Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what do they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Scorpios out there. So, let's get after it. All right, here we go. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. There you go. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Scorpios out there? Here we go. Cards. Okay, feels great. Okay. Interesting. So, right off the bat here, you got the Sun card. Okay, Sun card represents a situation in which this person wants to be happy. Also represents material abundance, happiness, that sort of thing. But this person definitely wants to be happy here. Okay? And that happiness, in pursuing that happiness here, we have a Eight of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles representing where this person's really willing to roll up their sleeves, put in the work, do what it takes to make this relationship work. Eight of Pentacles is all about putting in that work, doing those repetitive tasks, those type of things. So this person wants to be happy, well, and because they want to be happy, they're willing to do what it takes to make it work. Now, this is a situation where this is like a Six of Cups. A Six of Cups situation here is this is like a admiring someone that has admired you from the past. This type of situation, it really is like you going out on a date a couple times with this person. There's chemistry there, but it hasn't really kind of progressed to the next stage here, and so this person's willing to kind of ratchet it up a notch here. Now, the thing about it here is also we have a Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups represents here. Let me see if we can get this better into focus here because my lighting is horrible right now. It's like got the windows open and it's like really dark, so sorry about that. But anyway, Seven of Cups here. And Seven of Cups represents a whole lot of choices. Some of them illusionary. So there's a lot of choices here that other potential suitors that are out here as well. Okay, not just them, and they're aware of it. Okay, so we have here a person that's with the seven with the King of Swords here. It's like, okay, you know what? King of Swords are all about making the tough, the hard, solid decisions, being wise, making wise choices, wise decision when it comes to the hard choices here. And evidently this person is like, you know what, you are worth it. In other words, the juice is absolutely worth the squeeze. And they're like, you know what, I'm going to hang in there because I'm going to be victorious in pursuing this relationship that is worthwhile. So that's what's going on with this situation with this person. Now, that is not to say, with the Nine of Swords here, that is not to say that this is in any way emotionally easy for this person. They are aware that there are other people out there, other potential suitors out there, other people that most likely probably have approached you. So they are aware of that. There's a certain degree of emotional angst that they're dealing with here. That's what I'm feeling and that's what I'm seeing from the situation. But nevertheless, they've made the decision to move forward. This person here, perspective here is the Death card here. Now, in the Death card with this particular situation means this: out with the old and with the new. What does that mean? What that means is that this person is coming into this with a complete clear mindset. There's no rebound energy here. There's no they haven't carried over any kind of baggage from a previous relationship. Excuse me. This is a completely they're coming to this thing as a completely empty vessel, willing to put their best foot forward to start something new, something from the ground up, if you will. So there is that. Now, with that being the case here, okay. With that being the case here, let us see what are the potential blockages to this situation. So what are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to this situation? What are the potential blockages to this situation? More shuffle. What are the potential blockages to this situation here? So many cards. I need to. So there you go. There you go. Ooh. blockages there are. So, potential blockages. Tower guard. Kaboom. Okay? Things could not turn out the way that they want them to. Things kind of blow apart. Even though they're willing to put the work in and start from scratch and all of that, you know, their anxiety, their fears can become manifest, and things just blow up. Blowing up would be you being interested in someone else and moving in a different direction. Okay. Also, temperance here. Temperance means that there needs to be an equal give and take. So, at some point, this person is willing to kind of, at the moment, carry all the heavy burden in pursuing you. Again, there has to be an equal give and take. There needs to be a balancing act. So at some point, if, you know, they're doing a whole lot of giving and there's not a whole lot of receiving coming back, that's going to be potentially problematic for them. Also, we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles represents someone that's very down to earth, very grounded, is good at making financially wise decisions. Again, potential blockage here. We got to read this inversely. That means that this person is not making very solid financial decisions. As a matter of fact, quite possibly to get your attention, go out on potential dates and that sort of thing. They may not have the financial stability, okay, the financial reserves to be able to go out and do those type of things with you that they want. Now, this is a person that's either, you know, they don't have the financial foundation to do this. They don't, or either they want to do more than what they can afford to do. Okay, or either when they are taking you out, either they want to do. So in other words, they want to do this. Okay, but they can't really afford. They want to do more. Okay, which is going to begin to be problematic in the near future. Or either they're doing it and they really can't afford it, and that's going to start causing problems in their own financial situation. So personally, so again, King of Pentacles, red in reverse here. It is not, you know, it's not going to be within their favors. In other words, they're trying to woo you, wine you, and dine you, and things like that. You know, and then that's going to be problematic because also we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune is not moving in their favor either. Wheel of Fortune is definitely not moving in a favorable direction. Possibly because of the financial aspects. Possibly because of the Tower card. At some point, like I said before, there's potential here. Things can blow up if they don't start, you know, feeling like things are being reciprocal. Also, we have here the Five of Swords. Five of Swords representing someone that has making a decision to fight or walk away. So there is some doubt that's there. Now they've chosen to kind of, you know, they've chosen to kind of move forward with this, but there is somewhat of that doubt, as we saw in the reading there where they had the Nine of Swords there. So there was a bit of anxiety, a bit of tension they were dealing with here. And at some point, that fluctuation between staying to fight, walking away, stay to fight, should I fight for this? Should I continue to do this, or should I walk away? At some point, that vacillating back and forth is going to start to weigh on their mind here. Okay? And finally here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the person has put some things out there, and they're just kind of patiently waiting to see what kind of things ripen on that vine. Now, this is potentially what could be a blockage and what could be bad for them. May not necessarily be bad for you because you're the pursued. You're the pursued. They're the pursuer. Okay? So they could potentially be missing out on other opportunities, other people that they would have more chemistry with. Okay? So, you know, as they're spending all this time focusing in on you, they're kind of like letting a lot of good, potentially more satisfying situations for them pass them by. So that could potentially be problematic for them personally. So there's that. So with that being said here, let us see what additional information the Spirit want to give about the situation. What potential new information the Spirit want to give about the situation. What potential information the Spirit want to give about this situation here. Cards. 2. So here we go. Okay, so motion. Spirit saying, hey, things are going to continuously keep going. They're going to, you know, continue to stay. You know, you can read this thing one of two ways. Continue, you know, just continue to do what you're doing because, again, you don't want to settle for someone you don't exactly have chemistry with. At the same time, just things are going to kind of flow. Just kind of go with the flow, in other words. If you're interested in this individual and there's chemistry there, okay. If not, just keep it moving. Just whatever you do, just keep it moving. Don't get stagnated by this. Also, we have a situation of perception. Now, you may be perceiving this. It really depends on, again, the perspective of someone. You may be looking at the situation and saying, hey, listen, I no one has a ring on my finger. I'm just kind of going out there and seeing who I have chemistry with, or going out having a good time. I've never really wanted to, per se, be serious about this situation. I'm just kind of, feeling things through. And if things progress to the next level, they do. If they don't, hey, listen, we can still be friends. So that's how you're perceiving it. This person is perceiving it like, hey, listen, I'm going to get this person in my life, even if I have to go broke to do it, which they probably will. Okay, so there, you guys are coming at this from two different perspectives, is what I'm saying. Okay, and then finally here we have absence, which is always the case in situations like this, where there's an absence. So there's a potential here. There's no, there's an absence of understanding on their part that, you're just kind of taking your time to see where things are going here, okay? And they need to understand that there's no guarantees with the situation. Or it could just be, with absence here, there could really be an absence of any real, an absence of any real connection that you have with this person. That could be that too. So, again, just keep your eyes open, okay? And if you don't have chemistry with this person, I suspect the best thing to do would be to tell them sooner than later, because this person is definitely going to spend every last dime they have to really get things moving in the direction they want them to. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading and may not resonate with everyone, okay? But if this does resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about this particular situation, okay, I will leave a link down in the description box below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. Just take those parts of this reading that do and disregard the rest, all right? If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel, but more importantly, it really helps people that are into this style of tarot, a very direct, different approach. It really helps the algorithm pick up on that and send this out there to others that may be interested. Also, thank you so much for all your well wishes about my daughter's situation. Again, my daughter has Crohn's disease, we discovered. I will make a completely different video separate from this, describing everything that we discovered, the biopsies and all that. We got to wait till like the middle of March for them to definitively tell us what kind of stage of Crohn's that this is. I know it's like moderately severe, that type of thing. So there are going to be some things that have to be done, but I'll make a full video about all that. So again, thank you so much for your well wishes. Again, my name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely positively see you next time. Bye bye.